I always dread this time of year because this is the time of year that the elves and the shells make their appearance. Ours usually come to our home December 1st. Now we have two children, which means we have two elves. Meet Hunter, the camouflaged one, which is our son's, and Snowflake, the pink one, which is our daughter's. Now, Hunter has some bruises on his face, if you can see, and Snowflake is losing her hair because they've been through a lot the last couple of years. Now, the other day, I was moving them. I usually just stick them in the tree. Well, our son touched the tip of it, and it was my fault of Snowflake's hat. So he starts wailing, crying. And I'm like, what's wrong? And he's like, I touched an elf. And I was like, it's fine. It's not going to lose its magic. He was so scared that his sister was going to be upset with him because Snowflake had lost her magic. So we did the cinnamon trick and it worked. And he didn't believe it. So I showed him a YouTube video and on how people, use the cinnamon trick and it works. And I told him I even called Santa and Santa said it was fine. And I actually told him that if we rub them back and forth like this and sing jingle bells, that his magic will rub off onto hers. So he's sitting there singing jingle bells, like just belting it out, like he's in church singing a church choir or something. It was so funny. And I was like, actually, Santa didn't say that. He said to do that to make you laugh. But anyways, yeah. So we have the two elves. Now my mom loves these things, and last year she made them bunk beds. Well, last year when I was packing up the Christmas stuff, I guess I didn't pack it up very well because I broke the bunk beds. But we still have the mattresses. She made two mattresses, and we stick these under our Christmas tree. We have the pillows, and these are the blankets that she had made with trim and all, lace, the whole 9 yards. So when they're put together, they're actually really cute. They go like this. The bunk beds had like a ladder with like little cupcakes glued to it. It has little throw pillows too, which I didn't dig out yet, and I probably won't. They also have a suitcase that will not shut because there's so much clothes in it. But Snowflake has our little nightie. Hunter has his little pajamas. And then we have tons and tons and tons of shirts. Tons of clothes. So my mom likes these things so much, and I can only get into this topic so much because my children watch this channel as well. They watch my videos. So Hunter and Snowflake, my mom likes the elves on the shelves, and she wrote a note to Santa since she's not a child and cannot get an elf, and he sent her the red one, the cheetah one, the blue one, the purple one, and the green one. And they make it to our house and throw a party every single year. 7 elves are too many elves to have in one house. Look, Snowflake's camera shy. Get over here, Snowflake. Yeah, so 7 elves. They usually throw a party and then they're gone at midnight. They go back up to the North Pole. But my mom thinks these things are the cutest things ever. I don't, because I get up really early for work in the morning, and when you're laying in bed, and if you get what I'm talking about, you'll be all comfy, half asleep, and then you're thinking, oh my gosh, and then you have to, But yeah. Also on Christmas Day, Santa allows them to touch their elves and play with them on Christmas Day only, and then they go back to the North Pole at midnight. I guess they have pets now. They have a pet dog and a pet reindeer for them, and more clothes, things like that, that the kids are wanting. I don't want more of these or anything to do with these in the house. But yeah, so I'm not a fan of these. They are cute. They're fun for a couple times. But after that, you don't want to be worrying what they're doing or the mess they're making, so on. You kind of get what I mean. But seven elves, no. No, let's make it something else. But yeah, the kids like them, so they're excited. I guess that's all that matters. The elves make them happy. They're always wondering if they're moving. They're always running and checking, and they're actually pretty active here. So they move probably about 3 times a day, which is a lot. But yeah, we're sending some elves back up to the North Pole, and Snowflake and Hunter do a lot of bad stuff. And I joke around and call them the bad elves, and I say they're going to the South Pole. The kids are like, no, no, no. But yeah, I don't like the elves on the shelves during this time of year.